Hey, just real quick here, I wanted to mention the whole point and purpose of this video is, well, to deal with this fuel situation. It's because of the stupid design of this gas tank here. It's set up in such a way that you simply cannot drain all of the fuel out of it. There's just no way to do it. Well, aside from the way that I'm going to show you. we're getting there, but yeah, it's just a horrible design. It's always going to hold, about a half an inch of fuel in the bottom of the tank. It's just because of the way it's designed. It's shit, but hey, got to do what you got to do to deal with stuff like this. So, hey, we're going to get into it. You'll never believe what just finally showed up in the mail. Well, why not? My God. I mean, it's pulling fucking teeth. I ain't joking. This was supposed to be a 3-day delivery, and then I got the email notification that it's still on its way, but it's running a little late. And then I got the notification that it's out for delivery. And then hours go by that day, and I got another notification. It's still on its way. It's gonna be there, but it's running late. And then, well, it got pushed back again. And then I got the notification that, hey, we lost your shit. We don't know where the fuck it is. It's in fucking limbo right now. My God. It took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 fucking weeks to get this thing. Good God. I could have run to my local Napa probably and picked one up. I would have paid more, but whatever. It would have done the job. Anywho, ain't nothing but that's it. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right? Yeah, if I can frame it. Whoop-de-fucking-do. This should solve my fuel dilemma situation with everything. Literally anything and everything. Anything that's got to sit for a year. This is my this is what I've come up with. Now I'm going to get the gas out of everything so that when I put it away for a long period of time, I will be able to put it away dry. And then I don't have to worry about stabilizer. I don't have to worry about the shit going bad. It's easy peasy. Should be, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, man, getting this thing to my door. Talk about a fucking nightmare. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it did finally arrive. Oh yeah. I got this from Amazon, and after a good long conversation with them, I got my preferred shipping method changed because this shit that they do, this TBA, when the tracking number starts with a TB or TBA, I don't know where it is. I threw the package away, but whatever. It starts with a TB or TBA, I think it is. That is those people literally hiring Joe Blow, Jane Blow, just average people like you, me, that like you can go for that Lyft or you can become a taxi person, right? You can do that. Well, they do the same thing with Amazon for delivering parts. They use you and me for their delivery peoples. And I'm telling you, ever since July, I can't get nothing on time. So if you're having the same problem that I'm having, and you want somebody that can do their fucking job the way they were paid to do when they were paid to do it, well, for me, it's been my very hard-learned experience. UPS is your probably your best bet. FedEx is right there with them, but do not use the United States Postal Service. Yeah, whatever their bullshit slogan was, it doesn't hold anymore. That neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor tornado, whatever. Those people are so fucked right now, and you pay for it, I pay for it, we all pay for it. I'm sick of paying for it. So yeah, you can get your default shipping method changed to, well, FedEx or UPS. USPS, you're going to probably be fucked like I am if you use Amazon's shipping service. When they just hire a Joe Blow like you or me, well, you're going to be fucked. That's where all my shit gets lost. I mean, it just straight up just disappears. It goes right off the fucking map. You got it. It can literally be 30 miles from my fucking door, and then it's gone. Just like that. It just disappears. I can't count the number of times I've watched that happen. Literally watched it happen. Because any of you that use this service, well, you know, you can actually track. You can see where the delivery people are. You're 2 stops away, 3 stops away, and all of a sudden, boom, your shit's gone. It's just fucking gone. Alright, I'm getting worked up. I gotta shut up now. Anyway, I finally got this thing, and that's pretty much all I wanted to show and tell. Box is a little dinged up, as per, but, and this did come via their shipping method, the Amazon people that hired, you know, you or me to deliver it. So, alright, hopefully my next video on this guy is going to be literally just finishing this fucking thing off. I do believe this is going to work perfectly for my intended purpose, and I guess we're all going to find out together. Alrighty, we're back at this here. It's cold and crappy outside. I'm not going to get all this done today, but what I am going to do, I'm going to verify, test this out before I do any sort of adjustments and or modification, that sort of thing. So yeah, I got some 5/16 inch, otherwise known as 8mm, some vinyl tubing, which is going to be perfect for this particular application, and just for quick and dirty for testing purposes. A little battery charger, that's how I'm going to power it, and we're just going to pump some denatured rubbing alcohol through it. That won't corrode anything. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me. And two, it'll evaporate quickly, just in case the thing doesn't work, for example. I can ship it back and it won't stink like gasoline, nor it's not going to be corroded or rusted if I would try to use water, for example. It'll be fine. It's the right stuff. Anyway, we're just going to see what kind of lifting capability it has, and yeah, verify that it does actually pump. And yeah, then I'm going to hack this end off, solder some shit on there, and yeah, make a tool out of it. Okay. Can you see this clusterfuck? Just quickly blow through what I'm trying to do here. That's my power source, battery charger. I'm going to monitor the current draw of this pump using my meter here. And this rat nest of, well, wires and whatnot ultimately just goes to the plug here. But it looks shitty, but trust me, it's all hooked up right. And we're going to see if it pumps, and when it pumps, if it pumps, we're going to see how much current it draws. So yeah, that's the game plan. It's the idea here. It should start working as soon as I plug this in. Famous last words. But yeah, I'm just going to suck alcohol out of this bottle. It's a little low. I probably should. I think it'll be all right. I think, maybe. I'm just going to pump it through. You know, just recycle it. That's the game plan. Engage! It's working. Where the hell? Ah, come on, man. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. I think you can see this. Can you see this? Can you see the meter? Yeah, I hope this is coming out. These little baby screens suck ass. Can you see the fluid pumping through there? I mean, it's clear on clear. I know it probably can't see it, but trust me, it's pumping through. We're dancing around. 3/4 of an amp. Nothing. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, now you can probably see it. What I was curious about, yeah, let me shut that off and let it drain back down through. What I was curious about, I put 3 feet of hose on. I measured it. That's, 3 foot. I figured this is the inlet, obviously. Whatever I'm going to drain, which is mostly going to be these small engines, because that's where I have my problem. Lawnmowers, that kind of shit. They all got baby tanks. I don't need more than 3 foot to get to the bottom of those tanks. So my curiosity here was twofold. One, did the pump actually work? Which I answered that question pretty clearly, definitively, I believe. And two, what kind of lifting power does this pump have? That's another reason for the 3 foot hose. I figured that's the deepest I would ever need to really go with it for its intended purpose. And I wanted to see what kind of lift, what kind of suction it has. And I think that's going to work just fine. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Draws hardly any power. Now, just to make this good and safe, good and proper, obviously I'm not going to be running it like this. I'm going to put I'm going to extend these wires. I'm going to cut this end off here because that's about useless to me. And I'm going to extend these wires here, red and black. I got, whatever. And I'm going to put some, alligator clips on. And I'm going to connect them up to a micro switch, aka, well, this isn't a whisker switch. It doesn't have the whisker, but it's a micro switch. This is actually rated for 16 amps, believe it or not. Way overkill for the less than an amp that this thing was drawing. That's another reason why I really wanted to check the current reading. It's fine. This thing's way overkill. So I'm happy with that. It's going to work. The reason I'm putting a switch in is because, for example, you initially would go and create a jumper, even when I extend it with alligator clips. If I'm anywhere near gasoline fumes and then I go to do something like that, chances are there's going to be a spark. Sparks, fire, gasoline. It's great stuff if you're trying to light a fire. But otherwise, it can ruin your fucking day. So to eliminate that, there we go. This is all self-contained. If it sparks, there's it's all self-contained. Won't be, shouldn't be no fireballs. So that's the point and purpose of this. And two, I can get some length, which is, going to be a needed thing as well. I'll put 5-6 feet of wire on. I got it, I think. So, all right. I'm gonna clean up this mess. I'm gonna get on to making that, and go from there. Oh, hey, real quick, just happened to see this. Can you see the color of that? Alcohol ain't supposed to be yellow. So, clearly there was some shit in there. Probably just oil. But it doesn't matter. This thing's going to be put to task right away. Well, very soon. Actually, I believe tomorrow. We're supposed to have some nice weather. And then it'll be re-lubricated with gasoline. So, it'll be fine. Alright, I think I'm pretty much ready to rock and roll here. I don't know if you remember this. If you've seen my video on this guy. This little butane right here. I freaking love this thing. For the nickels and dimes and cents that it costs. Pretty freaking hard to argue with this. As per usual, I put a link to everything in the description. So, go check it out. I'll put a link to this video as well. I'm happy with it. Anywho, I'm not going to bore you with the time that it's going to take me to do all this, but just wanted to point out here real quick, just for safety's sake, when I splice these together, these two ends, I think you can see, when I splice these together, they'll be staggered. You should always stagger your joints. Whoop-de-doo. It's not going to matter. It's not going to make any difference here, but just for future reference for you guys, if you want to do it. I mean, if you really want to be fussy with it, well, this is getting fussy. So, all right, I'm going to probably put you on a time lapse. I'm going to blow through this, and it'll be 10 seconds, and this shit will be done. All right, I think that's what we're going to do. Give it a shot anyway. Okay, I think we're all done here. Hopefully that was only seconds for you guys. Clearly, hopefully you can see. I don't know how clear it is. It's a little bit dark in here, but I soldered those on good enough, and got this micro switch here, all nice and secured. You can toggle these wires; they're not going to go anywhere. I got them secured in 2 different directions, and they're all full of that wonderful electrical tape. But yeah, got a handy dandy Velcro strap to wrap it all up with, so it can be put away nice and neat, kinda. Yeah, hold it up, whatever. You get the idea. Wrap it up with Velcro there, and should be done. I believe that's going to do her. We're going to put it to task tomorrow. If all goes according to plan, if weather does what it's supposed to do and all that jazz, we'll find out and go from there. But I just thought I'd mention here real quick, if you're one of those kitchen countertop warriors like I am, you don't want to fuck up your countertop like I don't. Works great if you want to do soldering. Just use a kitchen plate. Whatever spills off of the tip here will hit that. It'll instantly harden, and it just won't stick. I mean, it literally won't stick. You just take the back side of your nail and it flings right off. It works great. That's what I've been doing for years anyway, and it has never failed me once. But if you get it on your countertop, well, hot solder and Formica, yeah, they don't go together. They don't get along very well. So I just thought I'd mention it is something I learned to do over time, and hey, it works great for me. So it'll probably work for you. And wouldn't you know it, while I was trying to do the heat shrink on these, I ran out of gas. But man, I love this thing. Again, links in the description. So all right, tomorrow's another day, and I'm happy with this. This went exactly as I planned. So far so good. And yeah, all right, see you tomorrow. All right. That should be good enough, I think. What I'm doing here, I'm getting ready to finish up part 3 of this video here, series on this guy. I'm hoping, like I said in I believe it was the last video, I'm going to try and get an extra pony or so out of her. Do some, well, very minor and very general maintenance to it, and yeah, put it away with no thought and fuel. We're gonna get the gas out of her. I got a device all set up to do that. Well, this is a continuation from that. I believe you saw me all put that pump together and whatnot. I got some wire loom, and I put the cables in the wire loom. I couldn't find my shit, so whatever. I had to go shopping today, and I got some. Looks a little prettier, but anywho, I'm going to drain the oil on this guy, get everything switched over to full synthetics. The front differential here, it does have synthetics in it. Comes from factory. There's a oh, what the hell is it called? L3, Ariens L3, I believe is the name of their gear oil special. Yeah, special fucking Ed. Whatever. I'm gonna put a GL5 in. I'm gonna put Royal Purple. That's my brand of choice. GL5, they're pretty much, in terms of gear oil, there ain't no better. That's all they're using. They're proprietary. Yeah, the only thing proprietary about it is the fucking name. So yeah, smoke and mirrors. Whatever. I'm not gonna bore you with that detail. I'm just telling you right now. I'm going to put Royal Purple in the front differential there. Reason being is because well, like I said, Royal Purple is my brand of choice, and I'm going with a 75/90 weight. What's in here, I believe, is a 75/140, And I'm all about power. I need to free up, I need to decrease friction to free up some power. That is the whole point and purpose of the maintenance part that I'm going to do to this. So yeah, it's all about making power. Lighter viscosity oil has less parasitic drag, and therefore, less drag, so more power. Do you think this thing's going to move even a ton of snow? Do you think there's even going to be 1,000 pounds of load on the worm gear in there, or let alone the pinion? Fuck no. Fuck no is the answer. The gear oil that I'm going to use, like in my truck here, in that guy, the thing weighs what, 6,000 pounds, and then it pulls tons and tons and tons on top of that. This oil's good enough for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ariens is selling you some fucking snake oil for whatever, $24 for these little baby bottles. Fuck that. I ain't playing, homie, don't play that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera, but the whole point and purpose of this, I'm not going to show you the oil change either. The point and purpose of this, just to show you what I'm doing with the fuel situation. Once you know that, everything else is pretty much straightforward, standard stuff. You see a Zerk fitting, you pump grease into it. Check your tire pressure. Yep, it's good. Yeah, I fucking love that. Alright, here's the basic idea. We got catch can down here, some tubing. We got pump just kind of flapping in the wind. We got the pickup in the gas tank there. I don't think you'll be able to see down in there, and I'm not getting a light, but there's, man, if I didn't know better, I would swear to God there's fucking rust, or it just looks like, I don't know, really fine coffee grounds. Yeah. Best guess, because that was dead clean when last time I did this, it was dead clean. Best guess, it's just some shit that was in my brand new just right gas can. Yeah, it's my best guess. Anywho, I'm not going to pump it back into that can. I'm just going to discard what's in there. But this is what we're doing. We're going to pump it out. I ran it out of gas. I'm currently draining the oil, letting that drip, and yeah, I got some wire loom, put this thing in wire loom, and I'm just going to power it with the battery here in my pick 'em up truck. And yeah, all I should be able to have, or should have to do is, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, boom. You see that? Fucking A right, Scooter. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Yeah, now, if I had thought a little bit further past my nose on this, I mean, the switch is a good idea. I'm glad I did that. I am not so sure, however, I should have used this type of switch. When I was looking through my box of shit, my box of tricks, I got all kinds of electronic stuff laying around, and here, I'm gonna set you on a tripod. When I was looking through my stuff, it was just the first thing that I saw. So, what are you gonna do? So yeah, I mean, it was just the first thing that I saw. So I grabbed it, took a magnifying glass because I'm blind anymore. I read the specs on it, and yeah, it was right in spec. It was pretty much exactly what I needed, so I'm like, sure, why not? But you get the idea here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt the, yeah, she's empty. That didn't take long at all. That tank was almost full, but it's only like, what, a fucking quart, maybe. It doesn't hold much. I'm going to lean it back a little further, and that way I can stick the hose down in the corners. I can make sure I get it out. All right, remember the little drain valve that was under here? I ran it out of gas, but excuse my big fat head, don't matter. I'm going to take this out just like I did the last time. Should be empty. Oh, and it's not. Don't you love it when you're wrong? Yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah, so much for running out of gas. It still had quite a bit in there. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. I mean, I was gonna do it no matter what. But yeah, take that out. Fucking leave it out. Put it in a safe place. I got a little bag. It's already labeled for it, so I know what it is and where it goes. And yeah, I should have brought a light, but trust me, it's empty. There's just like, I don't know, the bottom's a little shiny. You know what I mean? Just a little shiny. So that little bit that, you know, I couldn't suck out, I'm gonna blow out. Just like that. And then I'm gonna leave this open. Well, you don't need to hear that anymore. I'm gonna leave it open. I'm not gonna seal it. I'm not gonna put the fucking cap on it. I'm gonna let all this shit, whatever fumes will be remaining. Well, some fumes will remain, but I'm getting all the liquid out as much as I possibly can. And this is how you do it. You just blow it out. And what doesn't blow out will simply evaporate in the tank. But I'm gonna put it away bone dry as I can possibly get it. I'm gonna leave the cap off. I'm just gonna set a paper towel over top of it so it can breathe. That way, yeah, whatever fumes, like I said, whatever fumes stay in, they're going to evaporate. When I go to use this again, all I got to do, literally, put that drain plug back in, put some gas in it, and it should, well, I'll lay money on it. It will light right the fuck up, and it will not fuck me anymore on this fuel stabilizer, this ethanol shit. Yeah, fuck that. Anywho, let me finish this off and we'll wrap it up. Hey, I just wanted to see if we can see this here. Maybe. Just maybe. Do you see the sparkle? Am I catching the sun? Man, I hope you can see that. I hope that's coming out on camera. This was a clean pan. This is my oil pan, my drain pan. Man, do you see how shiny looks like metallic flake, you know, gold flakes? I assure you, it ain't fucking gold. That's the metal that came out of the engine. Which is why, you know, I'm pretty damn fussy about doing so many oil changes right away. They want you to run for hours and break them in. Yeah, well, I don't think you could change the oil too often during break-in. I mean, I really don't. Because, well, they just shed. Pretty much everything does it, but these little shit engines, you know, they just got a slapper on the end of the connecting rod. Just splashes oil around. That's all it does. You know, it's kind of like a kid in a pool, you know, slapping the water. That's all it does. I mean, that's how these things are lubricated. It's pretty damn shitty, but you know, honestly, they last forever. So clearly, it's good enough. But anyway, I'm gonna get my preferred. Oh, here, I'll get it. I'll show you. Putting my stuff in. Good old Royal with the purple. So yeah, that's I ain't put this in nothing that didn't improve in both power and gas mileage. I mean, literally everything I put it in just picks up gas mileage and definitely makes a slight difference in power. Well, it has to, because you're getting better gas mileage with it, so it's definitely cutting friction. So, I mean, I wasn't joking when I said I really do hope I can get another, you know, pony out of this thing. Another couple of foot-pounds of torque or horsepower or whatever, however the fuck they rate this shit anymore. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick. I'm losing sunlight, the wind's picking up, so I think we're going to go inside pretty soon. Alright guys, I think I'm all finished here. What I was doing was a whole lot in a whole short period of time. I was really losing my daylight. And the wind started picking up, and I wanted to make sure I tell you everything that I thought was pertinent without, you know, rambling on too terribly much, which I'm sure I failed at, because I typically do. Anywho, you need a little bit of tubing, intake, pickup, and exhaust, and intake and an outlet. Yeah, in and out. That's it. That's all she wrote. Nothing to her. The pump was like 16 bucks. The wire loom, I think I paid $4 for that. The wire in the ends here, I had that shit laying around, so I don't know, nickels on the dollar there. I got 10 feet of 8 mil or 5/16 inch clear vinyl tubing. I think that was $8 or $10 for that. Anyway, I saw when I was looking up. Well, I knew exactly what I was going for once I decided how and what I was going to do with this situation. I knew what I was getting one of these. Um, wouldn't you know it, there's a guy out there selling a kit just like this. I mean, almost identical. I think he's got a carrying case and whatnot with his. He wants $100 for the thing. I mean, seriously. I tip my fucking hat to you, bud. I mean, if you're getting it, hey, keep on getting it. If people are willing to pay that stupid price, well, hey, good for fucking you, bud. Look, this shit don't cost. It don't cost nowhere near. Just buy the pieces, parts, build it yourself. I will put the links to everything here in the description, of course, as always. And yeah, I do believe that's going to be the end of this. I did get the gas tank completely dry. I just kept, shoving 100 pounds worth of air pressure into it until literally nothing was coming out. And the bottom of the tank, I could clearly see in there. It was dry. There was no nothing left but barely some gas fumes, maybe. And I put it away, just like I said. It's got all synthetics in it now. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this story. This is part 3, and yeah, I mean, it took a while. Took some doing to get here, but hey, we got here. Anywho, hope this was educational for some. Hope you learned a little bit. I am 100% now confident. Next time I go to use that thing, I don't got to do dig zero or nothing but put fucking gas in it, pump the primer bulb 2-3 times, and give a good tug on that old ripcord, and she's going to be lighting up pretty quick and blowing some snow. So yeah. All right, that's going to be that. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers.